some Indian Star Sapphires. So guess what? If you didn't have a chance to tune in, Elias actually has some Indian Star Sapphires for us here. We're going to kick off the show with that, okay? And then we have a couple other pieces you're going to love, like the Ethiopian Willow Opal, which is one of Elias's favorites, plus mine, honestly. We have some sapphires. Oh, man. And also Grandidierite. I got to tell you, I have been an increased, like, I don't know, fan when it comes to Grandidierite. Lately, I'm just obsessed. Yeah, check these pieces out. A little sneak peek for you. But we do have some multi-gemstones here on the show. So it's going to be a great show, guys. Make sure you are tuning in every single day to our live streams, 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m., and 8 p.m. Central Time. And we would love to, just welcome you because we do have really incredible deals, okay? Listen, I was just telling Elias before the show, I am obsessed, all capital letters, bold, and underlined, with the dollar auctions at shoplc.com. And I'm obsessed with watching our network and then also our live streams because I'm like, okay, one day I'm going to own this stone. One day I'm going to own this stone. Well, guess what? One day is now with these prices, okay? On our live stream specifically, we're offering 25% savings, and that is if you use that special promo code that is going to be LIVE25, Live 25. So some really good stuff here for you to take advantage of, okay? So this is it on your screen. Elias is also kind enough to put it on the chat for you, so you can always copy, paste it, write it down, etc. To get in on some good deals. And I'm telling you, if you have a dream in your heart of owning a gemstone, like gosh, this opal or anything else that might be in your mindset. I mean, gosh, some diamonds. Oh yeah, we got some of those too. Then this is going to be a special promo code for you to take advantage of because who wouldn't want to save money, right? We spent a lot of money during the holidays. We want to save. Kick off the new year with some extra savings. Look, I'm going to keep saying New Year till the end of the month. Sorry, Elias. But yeah, we're kicking off the new year with these great deals so you guys can get in on this, okay? So make sure you're taking advantage of that. We also have your budget pay for you to hop on. It's interest-free payments, my friends. I don't know how many times to say this for you to understand this is an incredible opportunity. Can you get a car without interest? No. Can you get a house without interest? No. Can you get anything? I mean, the life has interest payments. That's the way it works, right? But here at Shop LC, you're actually able to get in on these beautiful items interest-free if you use that budget pay, okay? So this is going to be a very exciting opportunity for you. You can usually use budget pay over the course of maybe 2 to 5 months, depending on the item. And we do have it available on not all, but I can very well confidently say on most of our items, okay? So it's a great deal for sure. It's not a credit card, so don't you think, oh, Danielle, don't you talk about a credit card right now. It's almost like, 8, it's almost 9 p.m. Central Time. Don't worry, I'm not talking about that. This is not a credit card, okay? So good stuff. Look, I know it can get a little confusing along the way, but if you have any questions, I want you to comment down below. Say hi to Elias. Say hi to me. We are here to assist you. And Elias is going to laugh when I say this because he knows it's true. We're at your service, ready to assist all of our family members, our customers, or everyone here watching, right, Elias? And I'm just happy to be here as well, guys. So this is your personal shopper number. You can always give this number a call as well. And gosh, we are here ready to assist you in any way we can, whether it's help finding your right size on a particular piece, or really just help figuring out what promo codes to use, how to use your budget pay, all these great things. We will definitely assist you. Okay, so great stuff. Oh my goodness.
How about a quick studio shout out from Girl with the Red Bob?
Oh, Elias, I love studio shout outs. Girl with the red bob, happy new year. I haven't heard from you in a while, my friend. Hey, red dress, red bob. I'm so happy to hear from you. Hopefully you're doing great. I know you did some travels last year. And that's so exciting. Hopefully you're bringing in the new year in such a fabulous way. I don't know if you have a New Year's resolution or some new goals that you're keeping in mind for the new year. Elias and I are always talking about that. And so whatever they may be, I hope they all come true. And just know you have a friend in me. Oh my goodness. And in Elias as well. So happy to hear from you. Oh my goodness. So nice. So nice. We love our friends here at Shop LC, guys. Oh man. And that's why we're trying to give you the best deals possible because you guys are our family. Did you know we're actually even offering $50 plus orders to be considered for that free shipping? That means you're getting free shipping if you have a $50 or more order. That's also incredible. You guys guys know how it is. Sometimes at other places, you buy something and then it's that shipping comes and it's like, wait a minute, that's way more than I actually anticipated on paying just for the item. So it's not a good feeling. But here we're offering you that free shipping capability. So take advantage. We do accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay, which is really great because, it makes things a little bit easier for you, okay? So I do have some other things to tell you, but I'm going to tell you about it a little bit later in the show, a little bit more about your purchase feeds and a bunch of other, website and application information and all kinds of other stuff. So hang in there with me and I will make sure to get you all that info. But for now, I do want to let you know we're kicking off the show, like I said, with a premium beautiful Indian Star Ruby, okay? Ooh, man, this one's so nice. I can't believe it. Guys, take a look at this photo that Elias has popped up for us. Isn't this magnificent? I mean, this is a jaw-dropping piece, if I do say so myself. I mean, take a look. Inside the band will be stamped, that's DeJoy 925. And this is a gorgeous piece. Actually, I'm going to hold the penny up here for you so you can see what this looks like for a sizing comparison. Yeah, larger than the penny, my friends, but is it heavy? No, it's actually not heavy. Ooh la la, no it ain't. So this is great, okay? The undercarriage is going to be stamped with that signature D for DeJoy, and I am going to hold up the ruler here so you can see a little bit of that height opportunity. This will be a 10 by 8 millimeter minimum size in this gorgeous stone, or actually in the whole design. And then the stone is beautiful as well. You have the peridot in there, 4 by 3 millimeters, and then you do have your round rubies. Okay, I love how you have a little bit of a clustered effect there in the halo, but very beautiful in every single way. I mean, wow. The reason that we do love the rubies is because of that blood red. The reason we love the peridot is because it gives you a little bit of an olive green, sometimes a little bit of a lighter note of green. I like to say that sometimes the peridot almost looks like it glows in the dark, in my opinion. I know it doesn't, but I don't know, it just looks like it. But nonetheless, what a gorgeous combination. I've actually never seen this combination of these stones with the oval star ruby. I actually have never seen it, okay? So this is a very unique piece. I want you to know that star, that's the star power, pun intended. That star in there is what makes this gemstone what it is, okay? So that is very exciting. The gem cutters have to orient this in just the right way, because if they don't, the star goes away, and that's that's no good. And so they know exactly what they're doing. We have expert, designers here and expert skilled artisans. And so we're able to give you the best possible cabochon to highlight that star. Now that star is made by tiny rutile inclusions that are inside of the structure of the beautiful stone. And those inclusions are so tiny that you can actually fit 1,000 in a single strand of hair. Very, very interesting to know how tiny they are. Something I love about that is that this makes the star kind of move around. It makes it kind of dance around. So it's not like the star is just going to be stagnant in the stone and just staying there. It really, as you move your hand, you're going to notice the star kind of move around with you. And I say you will notice, because the thing with this Indian star ruby is the fact that not everyone is going to be able to see the star. Like if you're sitting in front of me at the dinner table, you're not probably going to be able to see the star. It's only you up close and personal, and that's the beauty of it. To me, that just makes everything feel all the more special, and it just makes it feel like the ring was born for me, right, for my hand. And so I like that. I really appreciate that. I love the cluster effect again in the halo. The rubies are going to register that 9 on the Mohs scale of hardness, so that will come second only to diamonds. And again, I mean, you have such a pink, reddish, blood red color. So magnificent. Oh man. And then you pair it with that opaque average clarity. Yes, absolutely incredible. Okay. The cut for this is always going to be smooth in that cabochon, again, to reflect the gorgeous light of the star properly. And sometimes, if you're lucky, you might get a star that is a 12-point star. And if that's the case, then that's actually really special. special. You don't want to hold on to that one extra tight, okay? But very, very nice to be able to have something like this. The color is gorgeous, and this is a completely natural phenomenon. This is not a surface effect. It's not like we took the stone and then added the star afterwards in the design process. No, this is a natural occurring phenomenon in the stone. And so to me, that makes it even more special. You're getting something that the Earth literally birthed herself. Okay, so very, very exciting. Now, I love this, love this, love this. This is going to be offered to you at $199 with 99 cents. And if you use, again, that budget pay interest-free payments, you're going to be looking at $37 with 49 cents over the course of 4 months. Okay, this is an amazing opportunity, guys. We have this in your size 5 all the way to your size 10. No half sizes available at the moment, so just keep that in mind. And we do have free shipping on your online orders. Here again, over $50. Okay, so very exciting stuff. Again, if you need help finding your right fit, you can always call your personal shopper number. It's down in the chat and in the screen, or on the screen behind me. But a 10 karat 20 ring. I mean, wow, this is in rhodium over sterling silver. You cannot go wrong, my friends. Wow, wow, wow. So basically, if you're interested in this beautiful ring, go ahead and comment down below. Shop one, SHOP 1. Make sure not to put any spaces in between the word shop and the number 1. You'll put it all together as you see reflected up here. Just put it down there. And that doesn't mean you're making a purchase, but it does mean that you're going to get some more info via your direct messaging on whatever platform you're watching on, so you guys can learn all about this gorgeous piece, okay? We have maybe but 10 to 24 left in each of these sizes, so they are going pretty quick. But look, if you do love the design here in this Shop One opportunity, then guess what? You're going to love the design in Shop Two, because Elias actually has a match made in heaven for us here. They are sold separately, but take a look. Ooh la la. It's the same design, but it's in your pendant form. How exciting is this, right? I mean, wow. You have rhodium over sterling silver, also a 10 karat 20 opportunity. Guess what? You get the chain. Yay. And it has it has a spring closure. Very exciting. Okay, I'm going to flip it around. You have another signature D for joy. Let me flip it back over. Very beautiful. And I want you to know that these are going to be rarer than faceted rubies. Okay, again, that cabochon, very unique, very interesting. Okay, this is definitely a stone that has that unique star pattern. Like I said, sometimes you're going to see a 12-point star. That's going to be more on the rare side. So if you do have one of those, well, hey, you're one of the lucky ones. Keep it somewhere special. And like I said, the star is going to be seen by you. It's not necessarily going to be seen by someone sitting across from you at the coffee table or at the kitchen table, you know? And I think that just makes it a little bit more personal. Very, very beautiful. And the star almost seems to float across the surface of the cabochon, which is why we love this, because it's not going to stay in place in just one part of the stone. Rather, it's going to kind of appear to move if you're like moving around, if you kind of turn at your desk to talk to someone behind you, you know, etc. So very, very cool to know that that star is going to have that moving effect. Very, very nice. And this is going to be a multiple gemstone opportunity because you still have your oval peridot in that first halo, just like the ring. And you're going to have those offered in your 4x3 millimeter minimum sizes. Great size because it's not overpowering. And then you have round Massa Ola sapphires. So we're going to actually have 10 of those. Oh yeah, baby. Plus you have round rubies, and those are going to be 10 of those in this design. So again, you have a little bit of that cluster effect. It kind of reminds me of a little bit of a floral aspect, but nonetheless, absolutely gorgeous. Okay. I really, really love this. And traditionally, ruby stars, Indian star sapphires like this, rubies are gonna actually have, rubies are actually gonna have a little bit of a, like that history and tradition associated with protection and guidance. So maybe you're into that, right? Maybe you're into learning about the history and the culture and the ancient lore of stones. If so, then you're gonna know you have a little piece of protection and guidance on your chest, close to your heartbeat. And even if you're not into the ancient lore and all that stuff, well, guess what? This is a gorgeous pendant. Okay, you can lay layer it, you can wear it solo, doesn't matter. It is highly valued because of the star shape and the symmetry in the stone, okay? Very different, especially in different lighting conditions. Fun fact, you're gonna wanna make sure to really appreciate the star under one lighting source. Try not to appreciate the star under multiple lighting sources, although yes, you can still see it, but really it's gonna be that one single source of lighting that is gonna help you to be able to notice the star instantly and a little bit more effectively, okay? So just keep that in mind, but I promise you the stone is gonna come alive when you do that, when you see it. And I will tell you what, just like a diamond, no two Indian star rubies are ever gonna look the same, ever. I promise you. And that makes things a little bit more interesting. So even though these are matches made in heaven, they have differences, okay? Just like you and I, we kind of look the same. We have arms and legs, etc., but we have different personalities, different chemical makeups, etc. So very exciting to have something that is not only instantly eye-catching, but it's a conversation starter piece. Someone says, hey, I love that pendant. You can say, oh, let me tell you about it. This, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And then you get excited about it because you have something rare that no one else has, okay? I am so pumped about this, my friends. We are offering this to you for $199.99. That means on your budget pay, same deal as the ring. You're looking at $37 with 49 cents. Dispersed over the course of 4 months. Okay. Remember, interest-free payments. What a treat. I'm so excited about this, my friends. Again, we accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. I'm sure one of those methods lines up easily for you. This is going to be your shop 2 option. So we have 54 of these pendants left. After that, we are gone. Okay. So you're going to want to comment down below shop 2 if you want some more information on this. I am giving you just summaries of each of these pieces, but man, there's a lot more to read up about this, okay? So I suggest you comment down below shop 2 so you can learn a little bit more about what this pendant has to offer. But nonetheless, what a great option. Shop 2. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here. We're so happy to have you. Yes, we are. And I'm happy for you guys to be hanging out on the live streams. Make sure you are downloading our mobile app. We do have that. It is iOS friendly and Android friendly. We are going to be moving on because we do have a beautiful Ethiopian whale opal coming up next, which, yes, this baby has definitely caught my eye, I'll tell you that. But yeah, make sure you're downloading the mobile app so you always stay in the know on the go. And then also, it's a great way to check out the dollar auctions, which, yes, I'm a little bit obsessed with. So maybe I'll be fighting you for something, but hey, all in good fun. And then also, you get to check out our live streams, our national 24/7 live broadcast on television, etc. So make sure you're checking that out. And as always, you can go to shoplc.com because that is where the magic happens. In our digital headquarters, we have everything to offer there. So just some good stuff to keep in mind. But happy to have you. Woohoo. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on to your Ethiopian whale opal. And I will tell you what, this next piece is not only a gorgeous opal, but this next piece, I'm going to show it to you in a sec, is going to come with your accredited Gemological Institute ID report. You know why I love that? Well, I love that for lots of reasons. One of which, if you're looking to use this eventually at estate sales, or you're looking to use it for insurance purposes, gift giving, bragging rights. I always say the same things that we love to use these documents for is going to hold true. Now, this particular certification and appraisal happened in 2024, so it's a good starting price. It says estimated retail value is going to be $5,500, but that has likely gone up since then, especially because this next piece is not only going to have your beautiful Walo opal, but it's also going to have some Pad Parasha sapphire, plus some GHI2 diamonds. So yes, it's like holding a little globe on your finger. It really feels that way. Take a look at that profile. I mean, just incredible, okay? Look, I'm going to tell you, the opal alone is going to comprise 6 carat 80 of a total 7 carat 30. And this is very important to keep in mind, okay? I really want you to understand that because you are working with something that has that jaw-dropping power. What a treat, okay? You do have rounds of your diamonds. You have round white diamonds, 15 of those actually, and each one is going to be 20 points in that carat weight. And then you do have your gorgeous Pad Parasha sapphires, which I mean, man, you have 15 of those as well, and those are each going to be 30 points in the carat weight. So I love the pinkish orangish tone of those. That does have transparent average clarity. And then those diamonds, again, have I2 clarity. So very impressive. The diamonds are always going to be that perfect 10 on the most scale of hardness. And so that's always really exciting to know that you have a little bit of that durability there in the halo. And then you have that gorgeous dome of the AAA Ethiopian Walo Opal. Now, the thing about this stone is it is going to be hydrophane. That means it does absorb naturally the moisture in the air, okay? And so the reason we kind of think that's interesting is because it has little silica spheres inside of the crystal lattice. And so it kind of helps make everything a little bit more unique when it comes to the light play, the color play, which is the main reason why we love this stone. If you love this stone, you love it because it reminds you of the heavenly gates. It reminds you of the aurora borealis. It reminds you of just, a rainbow, a rainbow effect. Very, very beautiful. And so we love the hydrophane aspects of a piece like this, okay? It displays that rainbow fire instead of just a singular color that you would get in another gemstone. And it shows broad flashes instead of kind of like a little bit of a pin fire, okay? Now, this is going to be your Luxoro. You are going to be working with your 14 karat yellow gold, pure 14 karat yellow gold. And you're going to have a lighter body tone that's going to allow the color to stand out. I truly appreciate these colors working together, my friends. I mean, you get vivid greens, you get vivid reds, you get vivid blues, you get vivid yellows, and every stone is going to be completely different than the next, okay? With unique patterns, just like pretty much every gemstone. So I really, really appreciate that. It looks gorgeous in the indoor lighting as much as it does in the outdoor lighting, and it's highly prized because it does have that very bright, lively personality, okay? Very, very beautiful. It almost feels like liquid, kind of trapped in a little dome there. I don't know. It just is gorgeous in every single way, and I really appreciate it. It has a very modern, fresh opal kind of essence. I picture this with maybe a pearl ring, maybe a South Sea golden pearl or something like that. I picture this maybe with a pearl bracelet, a diamond tennis bracelet, a Pat Parasha sapphire bracelet. I could definitely see that working. But overall, I mean, you have such fire that comes from within the stone, and it's popular, especially if you're a collector of unique gemstones or a collector of opals. Then this is going to be a piece for you to consider, okay? Because this definitely has its beauty attached in every single format of the design, okay? Very popular with designers alike, with resellers. I mean, just so much opportunity here for something that's really chosen for color, for movement, for a little surprise on your finger. You look down and you never know where your eye is going to turn to which color, okay? So very, very beautiful. That center opal is going to be a 13 millimeter operation. I'm going to hold up the ruler here so you can see a little bit of what that looks like. But overall, again, 4 karat, or actually 4.30 grams. So I can tell you this is not heavy, okay? Very beautiful. So we're offering this 5-star reviewed item by verified buyers to you for the $2,200 range, okay? That's $2,269 with 99 cents. So what that means for you on your budget pay, remember, interest free, means $340 with 49 cents, and that is going to be over the course of 5 months, all right? What a great opportunity. Right now, we actually ran out of several sizes, but we do have your sizes 5 all the way to 9.5, and we do have the half sizes as well. So that's always really nice. You can maybe put this ring on different fingers, and kind of play around with that. But man, those verified buyer reviews are definitely something to check out, my friends. Sometimes they come with photos, so you can see how they look on. Sometimes they give you ideas on how to wear these pieces, how they got discounts on these pieces, etc. And Carrie actually got in on this amazing ring, and she said it is stunning. She said 5 stars. This ring is stunning. I love the colors. It's beautiful. It is so comfortable to wear. That's important. See what I mean? It's lightweight. She says the setting is perfect and smooth as butter on your finger. Oh, she says smooth as butter. I actually agree. I really do. This really does feel smooth as butter. I'm going to show you the undercarriage here so you can see what that looks like. A very, simple under gallery, and everything about this is stand out, that AAA grade. Ooh la la. So, we have maybe 1 to 5 left in each one of these sizes. Okay. So keep that in mind, my friends. But this overall is going to be your shop number 3, SHOP 3 for more information.
Ooh, real quick, we have another studio shout out. We have Hassan joining us on YouTube commenting Happy Martin Luther King Day. loving the shirt and the hair.
Oh, Elias, that is so sweet of him. Thank you so much, Hassan. I really appreciate you. Hopefully, you're having a great MLK day as well. Actually, I went to Barnes and Noble earlier today, and I was doing a little bit of a brush up on some MLK history. I don't know. During certain holidays, I like to do that and just kind of remind myself of why we have a holiday to begin with. And plus, I really like being at Barnes and Noble to begin with. I just like perusing. So cool. So cool. Hassan, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Elias is here. He's the one that told me about your shout out. So feel free to say hi to him. And hopefully you're having a great Monday night. Awesome. Very cool. Oh man. Okay. My friends, I'm very happy. Elias, I'm really starting to love the Grandidiorite more and more and more. My friends, I was actually telling that about Sean to Sean last night. I was like, I'm really starting to love Grandidiorite even more than I ever have before. He's like, really? He's like, there's so many beautiful stones. I'm like, I know, Grandidiorite is just calling me. I don't know how to describe it. It's calling my name, and I love the look of the Grandidiorite with pearls. Oh, so beautiful. You have round pearls here in in the second halo. Wow, you have 14 round pearls there. They're each a 3mm minimum size. And then you have the round Grandidiorite in the third halo. Can you believe it? There's even more. You have 24 of those. And those are going to be a 1 carat 11 just in those Grandidiorites alone in the halo. Okay, very impressive. And then of course you get to that center stone. That's going to be a carat 80 just in the center stone alone. That's a 9x7mm minimum size with that gorgeous greenish blue kind of color with that transparent average clarity, okay? Very excited about this. And then check out that first halo and that fourth halo. I can't even believe I'm saying 4 halos. Yes, I am. But the first and the fourth are all going to be in your beautiful moissanite. 98 of those. Wow, 98. And those are 9.5 on the registration for the most scale of hardness. So beautiful. Those are going to be 1mm each in that minimum size. Moissanite was never even intended to be on the Earth. The moissanite came from a meteor crater. So pretty interesting to know you have something kind of out of this world in your design. Okay, very, very beautiful. This is also going to be a 5-star reviewed item. 3 carat 80 is going to be your total, and it is your Art Deco inspiration, which I really love those Art Deco designs. I will tell you that. Ooh, man, it's just something about that. I don't know, maybe the symmetry, the geometric aspects, the very architectural feel. And then the pearls here, ooh, they just soften everything up, don't they? This is a look at that profile. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is one of the rarest gemstones to be discovered. Actually, Sean was talking about this last night, and I was like, yes, you say it, Sean, because it's true. This is one of the rarest opportunities for gemstones, my friends, to ever be discovered. Grandidiorite is increasingly going to be scarce, kind of like tanzanite, because the mines have kind of all been, taken out. And so, or excavated. And so you're not going to always have access immediately to Grandidiorite. So just keep that in mind. I think it's very important to know because it's rarer than some people's most entire jewelry collections. I mean, if we're being honest, it's one of those gorgeous stones. Now, to me, when I see this, I think of an ocean color because of the greenish bluish hue. To me, it kind of also has a little bit of a sky kind of tone. Not exactly sky blue, but it just reminds me of like ocean mixed in with sky. It was actually first discovered in Madagascar. So think about that, right? This is a premium natural Grandidiorite. So premium, we don't just use that word as like a marketing ploy, like, oh, it's premium. No, we actually use that word because it means that you have a specific premium quality in the science behind how this was born in the earth, okay? So yes, it is natural. Yes, most of these are going to be coming from Madagascar, and I think that's really important. Actually, there was a man, his last name was Grandidior. I forgot his first name. I think it was like Alfred or Alex. No, I think it was Alfred. He actually is the first one to have discovered this. Kind of reminds me of how certain stones. Oh,
I was going to say Alfred LaCroix.
Oh, there you go. There you go. See, this is why we have Elias here. I was like, it's Alexander or Alfred, something like that. I forgot. There you go. We have Elias here for that. But he's the one. He's actually he's French. And he was an explorer, and he discovered this beautiful stone. So thank you to Alfred, because this is definitely one of my increasing favorite stones. But Yeah, overall beautiful. I said earlier it has transparent average clarity, but I really want you to take note of that, okay? Because that means that the quality of the stones are extremely scarce. This is very important to understand, especially because you have this oval shape, okay? Now, this is very important because look, you could get any kind of stone, even just, let's just say a diamond, right? For example, and maybe it's going to have a little bit of a cloudiness. That means the clarity is not all there. Is it still extremely valuable? Yeah, it's a diamond. Who wouldn't want a diamond, right? But there's certain levels. That's the same deal here with the grandidiorite. This is why we say premium. This is why we say that premium quality, okay? Very important to understand why we have put this together, kind of labeled this way. Some people might think that this is a tourmaline when they look at it. They go, oh, I like your tourmaline. And actually, it's a grandidiorite. Then you say, no way, really? And you say, yes, really. Okay, but really, really beautiful. It has, some of them are going to have a little bit of like a translucency. Some of them are going to have a little bit more of an opaque nature. I guess it kind of just depends which one you're getting. But overall, you definitely have that color depth. It's a calm color. It's a soothing color. It's an emotionally kind of, I don't know, like a relaxing visual presence. That color is why we love the grandidiorite, okay? That's why I love it. And the stone is quiet. It's kind of like that understated beauty. I said this on air lots of times that, gosh, it's kind of like one of those rings that's like when you have a grandidiorite with the pearls and then the multi-stones. I mean, just everything here, it's a quiet luxury. It doesn't scream at you. It just has a lot of class. And I think that's why it stands out. In fact, Gemtel says that she came to our GemFest event here in Austin, Texas. She is a verified buyer. And she says this ring is the most beautiful ring. She says, I purchased this at GemFest. She said, I'm over the moon with the quality of the design. It is such a treasure. I also purchased the pendant. It's equally amazing. Oh, she gave us the sneak peek into what's up next. Sorry, spoiler alert. But hey, I'm really glad that she got in on this, guys. So you already have a sneak peek on what's coming up next. But gorgeous nonetheless. Okay. But for now, in the ring, we do have this available in your sizes 6, 10, 9. Right now, it is offered at $469 with 99 cents. And that means on your budget pay, you're getting this baby for $70 with 49 cents. And that is dispersed over the course of 5 months. I want you to know that you do not have to wait that 4th or 5th month to get this delivered to you. We will ship off within 24 hours. Okay. We're not wasting any time. No. We're going to ship off within 24 hours. You will get this delivered ASAP after that. And for this price point, again, interest free, not a credit card, no credit score checks. This is a phenomenal opportunity. Right now, in those sizes 6 to 9, we have perhaps 4 to 6 left of each of those sizes. So will everyone get a chance at this? Depends, right? So there's a look at that profile. Before I do move on, I'm going to show you what this beautiful sizing looks like. Again, that 9x7 millimeter of the grandidiorite, and then the overall design coming up at almost an inch in that total height. But absolutely gorgeous, okay? This is going to be your shop number 4 option. SHOP number 4. You're going to put that together with no spaces in between. You're good to go. Guys, up next is what Gemtel gave you a sneak peek of. We do have a matching pendant for this gorgeous ring. So I'm really excited about this. I think you guys are really going to appreciate it. So one last look here as we move on. I'm going to take a sip of water here. And I love when we have matches made in heaven like this. That's what I call them anyway. All right, you guys know I've been trying to hydrate a little bit more. I'm jealous of people like Elias who have like and also John, who have like the big, yes, I was going to say jars, but yeah, the big jugs. And then they're chugging the jug all day long. And then by the end of the day, they have already all their water intake. Elias, I don't know how you do it. But hey, I'm trying. If I could just at least finish this water bottle by the end of the live stream, I think I'll be good. All right, guys. Oh, magnificent. What this photo is just magnificent. A premium grandidiorite as well in your pendant form. I mean, wow. This is a 3 carat in a quarter. Okay. And it is still that continuous Art Deco design. The backside, again, signature D, forward to joy. Does it deliver that joy? Yes, it does. And you have this necklace crafted in rhodium over sterling silver. And guess what? You get the chain. You don't have to worry about finding a chain that's gonna, work with this, okay? So you have a 20-inch chain here. This is going to come with your lobster claw clasp. Gentel says she got this with the ring. Okay, we'll get there in a sec, but I love this piece. You have one oval grandidier right there. This one is actually going to be an 8 by 6 millimeter minimum size, and then you have 24 round grandidiorite in the third halo. That's so cool. You have 90 round moissanite in that first halo, and then the final halo, the outer lay halo, the fourth halo, however you want to call it. And then you have 14 round pearls. Those are each going to be 3 millimeters in that minimum size. So very exciting. Okay, the moissanite obviously is going to be colorless. That is going to be lab created, which again has that same chemical essence. But I want you to know that grandidiorite was birth of the earth, that kind of rhymes. And so very, very special, okay? Absolutely gorgeous combination. I'm going to hold this up close to the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. You have a gorgeous intensity, okay? This is vivid from every angle. Again, folks might mistake this for your tourmaline. Gosh, it has such a unique crystal structure. It really, really does. It is clean, a little bit more exponentially rare than maybe some other included material that we're talking about here, the pearls and the moissanite and stuff like that. But overall, I have all the rounds working together, and then of course the center stone in the oval. But even the smaller stones, honestly, in this particular design are really going to be considered significant finds. I mean, they're really fabulous. You have between that 2 to 3 millimeter minimum size and all the accenting stones. So I love it. And the cutting is really, on all of this, the cutting of the grandidiorites, that is what is going to yield a little bit of that rougher fracture easily. So what that means for you is it's going to shine a little bit brighter, okay? Very important to understand because, hey, we love these pieces for a reason, okay? And you have something that really appeals to people who are collecting stones of obscurity, right? We're talking about those people that are like, oh, I want something that no one else has. I want something that's like going to turn heads, and people are going to be like, what is that on your neck? What is that you're wearing? And if that's you, you want those rarely encountered kind of, stones, then this is going to be something for you, that grandidiorite of the premium quality, okay? It's considered kind of like your little insider gemstone because it's a little bit newer in the gemology circles, but really a beautiful find nonetheless. So I really appreciate this. It is definitely prized in every way, and you're getting it for 77% off your retail, which is going to be 77% off of what you would traditionally find it at a jewelry store, retail store, fancy jewelry store at the airport, at the cruise that you're going on. Yeah, that's a big difference. 77% savings off all those numbers that you would find. So that means that you're looking at $3.99 with 99 cents. Okay, so if you incorporate that with your budget pay, then you're looking at payments of $59 with 99 cents, and that's going to be over the course of 5 months. So what a fabulous opportunity, my friends. This is very exciting. And the cool thing is that Elias is showing me here, which is a little sneak peek of what Gemtel says, our 5-star reviewer from earlier, that you can have a bundle and save opportunity, okay? So check it out. Elias is displaying the Live25 promo code. You're going to want to use that. Yes, you are. It's also in the chat below. Elias has put it down there for you. You can copy, paste it, write it down, screenshot it, etc. The reason we want you to take advantage of that, because who wouldn't want 25% off of something, of anything, right? That's a big difference. Now, you're going to get that 25% savings if you apply that promo code on your bundle and save. So remember, your retail on the pendant, $1,700 and up. You're getting it for $3.99 with 99 cents. Retail on the ring, $1,900-ish and up. You're getting it for $4.69 with 99 cents. I'm not good at math, but Elias is, and he has calculated that is almost $900 of savings. So your total price point for the bundle and the savings is going to be $782 with 98 cents. So yes, use that promo code, and yes, you can use your budget pay. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm saying it loud for the people in the back. Yes, you can. So you're looking at, over the course of 5 months, $117 with 44 cents. Okay, very good opportunity. Look, I know it can get a little confusing. Comment down below if you have any questions. We are here to assist you. We are always just pleased to be here for you guys. But if you need a little bit extra assistance, you'll sit down, you don't want things to be moving too fast, then call your personal shopper number. Here it is on your screen, 888-835-2237. I said 22. And we have 23 of these pendants left. So comment down below, shop number 4 for the ring, shop number 5 for the pendant. But overall, some good stuff. Awesome. All right, guys. I want to remind you of something very important. I did say I would tell you a couple more things throughout the show before I move on to this next item. Elias is a mind reader. Every time that you're making a purchase, my friends, you are doing something crazy good in this beautiful world that we live in, okay? Because one purchase means that we are delivering one meal to a child who is unfortunately not able to have a full meal in their bellies, okay? Because there is food poverty and food scarcity happening amongst their families. We know how that feels, right? We have bills and medical. I mean, guys, I just went to the doctor. Like I stacked up all my doctor appointments in the span of 2 days for my annual appointments. I spent so much money just on copays and medical bills. I'm like, what? So I can only imagine, right, how it is for for all of us, for families. I mean, we have bills and gas prices and grocery prices and tuition prices and all kinds of things that add up. And it's hard to think about, but the reality is not all of us can afford food. You know, I'm so blessed to be able to know that I have some stuff in my pantry, some stuff in my fridge. But not everyone has immediate access to food. And I don't want any adult, much less any child, to go without food. So we're very happy about Your Purchase Feeds. We started it in 2017 in Jaipur, India, expanded it to our base here in the United States. We work with Akshaya Patra overseas, and then we also work with No Kid Hungry here in the United States of America. And we are so pleased to say that we also work with dietitians and nutritionists. We're making sure this food is real food. We're not giving out junk food. These are well-balanced, nutritious meals with the appropriate amount of proteins and nutrients and macros. I don't know about that stuff. Elias does because he's more into that, personal training gym stuff. But you know what? I know that our dietitians work very hard to give these meals a fighting chance for these kids. And so one purchase means one meal delivered. And you know how many meals that we have delivered so far? It's a big number. It is 56 million meals. 55 and counting. Imagine what we're going to say next year. 57, 58, 59. You guys are the reason we make this possible. And so I want to say thank you. Elias wants to say thank you. We're really proud to work here at Shop LC for a lot of reasons. But I think that one of the most important reasons of working here is that we really care about giving back. And we don't just do it during certain times of the year. Okay? So please read up about Your Purchase Feeds at shoplc.com. It is a really, really wonderful thing that we're doing here. And I'm just really proud of it. It makes me feel good, I think it's nice to do good in the world and not just care about yourself, So I don't know. It's nice to know that you can feel real, real good getting jewelry. Trust me, I shop for myself all the time. But then also to know that I'm making a change in the world, my little part. And all of us doing our little part, it adds up. It really does. I love it. And you know what? This is the perfect day to talk about this because it's MLK Day. Don't you think, Elias? Yeah. Don't ever think that you can't make a difference in the world. You can definitely make a change. And so we're happy that you're helping us make this possible. Yes. Oh, I love it. It all starts with a dream. Yeah, it really does, guys. I'm so proud of this. Oh, I love it. Oh man, maybe this ring will help us give some more meals to these kiddos. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think this ring just might do the trick. Guys, I gotta show you this. You have a certification and appraisal here. So first off the bat, incredible. It says right here, estimated retail replacement value, $6,500. That's a pretty big deal because your actual retail price for something like this, which I'm gonna tell you about right now, is going to be going upwards of $12,000, okay? So this is very important. So you're going to want to keep this somewhere real safe, all right? Now, $11,000 ring. Oh, man, why is it $11,000 and going up? I'll tell you why. Because it is a Luxoro. Yay. Plus you have your AAA Santa Maria Aquamarine. You have Merengue Spinel. And you have diamonds that are I2 Clarity. Whoa. So all of that together, guess what? You got yourself a beautiful 2-carat 5-point ring. Okay? This does have a double halo. It is crafted in 14K yellow gold. There's a look at that profile. And this is 5.5 grams. So is it heavy? No. It does have a signature L on the under gallery for Luxoro. You are going to have, I cannot even believe it, 22 round diamonds. And guess what? Each one of those is going to be 14 points of your total carat weight, okay? So 1 millimeter minimum size in each one of these diamonds. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Okay. And then you got yourself a beautiful one oval Santa Maria aquamarine there in the center. Now this baby is going to be an 8 by 6 millimeter minimum size. I'm going to hold up the handy ruler here so you can see what I'm talking about. But really, this is a historic kind of stone. Now, I want you to know, Santa Maria Aquamarine is going to have more traces of iron inside the crystal lattice. That's why it's getting that contribution of a beautiful bluish, greenish hue of that color. Oh my goodness. And every stone is going to be different in, its trace elements, okay? I say trace elements because it's small pieces of those elements. But overall, an amazing opportunity, okay? So this is a true example of what an aquamarine would look like in this AAA grade variety. The blue stays very present, it stays very crisp, and you have a very clean, almost like a glassy transparency, honestly. But overall, absolutely gorgeous, okay? The larger stones like this are going to have a regal elegance. It's not going to be washed out or anything like that. The Merengue Spinel also is just, adding overall beauty. You are going to have 2 rows of your round Merengue Spinels on either side of the shoulders. And then you have a little bit of that open work there if you look at this head on, okay? But overall, absolutely fabulous. I'm going to hold up the penny here so you can see a little bit more of that sizing comparison because, hey, even though they stopped making pennies, we all know what a penny looks like. It's easy to kind of have a little bit more of a gauge here. And you have the precision cutting. The reason that we love that is because it's going to maximize that depth instead of just brilliance, okay? Obviously, we love the aquamarine for a reason. So we want that. That's important to us. We care about that, okay? Very, very beautiful. I will tell you what, if you are a collector, you're going to consider this as a prized material because of the hue accuracy. This is going to read a 7.5 to about an 8 on the Mohs scale of hardness, depending on what kind of stone you get specifically. But overall, I promise you, wear this baby every day, you're going to be just fine, okay? It does have a touch of heat treatment to assist the color, but overall, a natural earth beauty. It really, really is. The blue is steady. It doesn't flicker around. You have something that has increased scarcity with just like all the other stones I was telling you about, the Indian star ruby and sleeping beauty turquoise and tanzanite and all that stuff. You have increased scarcity, which adds to the value, okay? I promise this is not going to look pale under, certain lighting conditions. The hue is going to remain intact. And overall, you have something that really, really is kind of just what you expect when you have an aquamarine, okay? I'm such a fan of this piece. Right now, we are offering it to you for the $1,500 range. That falls at $1,559 with 99 cents. So if you incorporate that budget pay, you're looking at $233 with 99 cents. That's going to be over the course of 5 months. Remember, we ship within 24 hours. Again, we aren't wasting any time, okay? You're going to get this baby soon after that. So I'm very excited about this. We have it in your sizes 5 to 10. And right now, we have about 1 to 3 left in each one of those sizes. So keep that in mind. But I will tell you what, aquamarines do go pretty fast. Just like a lot of these other gemstones that we do have here, on the show. So just keep that in mind as well. Guys, use that Live25 promo code. Get in on those 25% savings. You're going to be so glad to save your money. We know that you work hard and every dollar counts. So why not take off 25% savings off of whatever you love here? Use that code. You get the savings automatically. You're going to be just fine. We're so happy about this. So this is going to be your shop number 6. So you can comment down below shop 6. No spaces in between the word shop and the number 6. And that means that our system will be triggered to get you a direct message on whatever platform you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. And you'll get some more info about these pieces. Again, I'm kind of just giving you a summary about these pieces, but you want to read up more about these, which can take a while because there's so much beauty in the designs, then comment down below and we'll get you info. If you get confused along the way, call your personal shopper number, 888-835-2237, and we have a team standing by to assist you. I want you to know no other at-home shopping network has a personal shopper number like this, okay? They have regular office numbers, which it's all right. We all have a regular office number. But this is a personalized assistance. Think of it as your little hotline, your little lifeline to anything that goes wrong or any questions you have, or just your best friend to help you out with shopping, okay? It's what besties do. We help each other out. So you have specific questions about, your sizing informations about how to split up your payments across multiple cards. You're like, Danielle, I spent so much money during Christmas. I don't have enough on this for my debit card or my credit card. Well, split it up. We'll help you out. You have technical issues on your order. I know that happens all the time. The Wi-Fi can be a little weird anywhere you go. And so we'll help you. We can push through the system. And you know what? This one's a big one. Sometimes you're ordering late at night. You can't sleep. You're shopping. I know I browse. And your credit card company says, you know what? This is probably fraud because like, why are they making a purchase at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something? Well, and you're like, no, I'm actually making a purchase. Call this number. We can help you and we can push through the order manually. Okay. So again, whatever little hiccups you may come up with, we will help you. I promise. We are here to assist. Okay. So take advantage of this number, put it in your contacts, your favorites list. Elias has told me lots of times that on his favorites, he has his mom, Shop LC, and well, me before his mom and Shop LC, right, Elias? Mm-hmm. Way before. But guys, you can have this also in your favorites list. I know I do. Okay, I have my mom and everyone else on there too. So, good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, my friends, we are just about to hit the 9 p.m. Central Time hour. I want to say welcome if you're just tuning in. Elias is here. I am here. We're having so much fun. Make sure you are following us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube and joining us every single day for our live streams. Usually you can catch us at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m., and 8 p.m. Central Time. And we're so happy to have you guys download the mobile app. It's iOS friendly, Android friendly, and just hang out with us. We do have free shipping on your online orders over $50. And we're just happy you guys are hanging out with us for low cost opportunities. That's why we're called Shop LC. We've been in the business over 40 years. Soon we'll say 45 and 50 and 55, and it's just going to keep getting bigger and better. So we're happy to make sure that you're not breaking the bank just by having a little touch of joy on your heart, on your ring, on your finger, etc. Okay. So, such a good show. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and continue with our live stream here. Coming up next is going to be basically the same design as the ring that I just showed you. So I'm going to go ahead and put this baby back on, and I'm going to show you this amazing pendant. It is going to be a match made in heaven. Again, I love these. They are sold separately, but they really are a match made in heaven, okay? Take a look at this photo. You can see a lot of the design. This is also going to come with your accredited Gemological Institute ID report. So that means that you're going to want to keep this maybe in a safe, maybe in a special folder away from prying hands, maybe somewhere that's kind of weather safe in case there's a flood or a fire, etc. Keep it somewhere safe, okay? Because this is what is going to get you that proof that you have something valuable here, okay? Look, it says off the bat, estimated retail replacement value is $4,300-ish, okay? So that's a big deal considering that your retail value is going to go for thousands and more. You don't want to lose your investment, okay? This is important to know. Plus, this was appraised in 2024, okay? So you're going to want to get this reappraised, but this is a good baseline. You can already take this to the appraiser and say, hey, this is starting. What are we going to do about this, So very important. Appraisals are going to vary from town to town in cost, okay? So it's very important to know that you're getting this off the bat. You don't have to spend your money off the bat to get this appraised. Already you have proof of value. And you really do have value in this pendant. You really do, because this is going to be a Luxoro. It is a AAA grade Santa Maria Aquamarine, and you also have the Merengue Spinel, just like in the ring, okay? Plus, those I2 diamonds, talk about the clarity, okay? You can have diamonds, they're always going to be valuable. But when you got those diamonds with that special clarity, ooh, that's where it gets real special, okay? So I'm very, very excited that we have something like this, my friends. This pendant is going to be your carat 80, and it is going to be your double halo, just as in the ring, okay? You're going to have 22 round diamonds here. Each one of those diamonds are going to be 13 points of the total carat weight. They are colorless, absolutely incredible, and they are all your perfect 10 registration on the Mohs scale of hardness. And what does that mean? That means you can wear these every day, these pendants, and gosh, you can definitely have something to rely on. You have a busy day, you're going from work to school to pick up the kids to do all these crazy things. don't worry. This pendant's going to live life with you. You can trust it. Okay. That's incredible. Guess what? You also get the chain. So you don't have to worry about what chain is going to be great paired with the pendant. We're giving you the chain. And this is all crafted in your 14 karat yellow gold. This is important to understand. Okay. You are getting the chain with that 14K and you have a spring closure. This is an amazing length, 20 inches, absolutely perfect. Not too long, not too short. And overall, such a fabulous center stone in that oval. That oval is going to be an 8 by 6 millimeter minimum size. It is going to have the 4 prongs holding everything together, and you have a touch of heat treatment contributing to the hue. Does that mean that the stone is fake? No. Does that mean that the color is simulated? No. That just means that we help it out a little to get that gorgeous color. I like to compare it to me when I wake up in the morning. I don't look the greatest. I put a little makeup on, I'm like, okay, it's a little better. Same thing here, okay? When this comes in its natural form from the earth, it's like, okay, it's beautiful, but okay. But then we just do a touch of treatment, and then it has this amazing AAA grade variety. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is an incredible value. It's going to be offered at $1,100 range here at Shop LC, which is, again, whopping savings compared to your retail price, your starting price, your baseline price. And that means on your budget pay, you're looking at payments of $175 with 49 cents. Okay, so that means that's going to be over the course of 5 months. You do not have to wait for a month, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get this delivered to you. We're going to ship it off ASAP within 24 hours. Okay, what a great deal. Right now we have 7 of these pendants left. Considering all the folks that are watching, considering we have a national broadcast, we have folks watching from everywhere. That's not a lot. We do tend to worry when we have less than 1,000 of any item in stock, then less than 100, and now this is less than 10. So you catch my drift, okay? This is going to be your Shop 7 opportunity. SHOP 7. Comment that down below and we'll get you some more information. But overall, I love it. Don't forget, the ring and the pendant are going to come with your certification and appraisal. Great stuff. I love it. All right, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and move on to another gemstone. Yes, we are. This one's a gorgeous one as well. But don't forget to be using that live 25 promo code so you can get in on those 25% savings. Okay. We know you work hard. And so we want to make sure that you guys are getting all the savings as possible. Very excited for you guys to take advantage of that. Also, like I said, if you have any questions, just comment down below. Let us know what's going on. We would love to hear from you and just kind of know how your day is going. Or your evening, I guess. All right, guys, I'm going to take a sip of water. One last look here at your Live 25 promo code. Always happy to have you here. All righty. All right, we're going to keep the party going. We have, oh man, some Catalina Iolite. And it's your AAA grade. This is so pretty. It's going to have that inky blue tone. It kind of reminds me a little bit of some cashmere kyanite, but obviously different gemstone. But overall, so fabulous. Fabulous. Let me see here. 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Okay, perfect. Right now I see here that we have this available in your sizes 5 through 12, possibly 3 to 5 left in each one of these sizes in this beautiful ring. And you have a slight table lift there with a design that kind of reminds me of a family tree. I don't know, it's just me, but beautiful nonetheless. So one oval Catalina Iolite here. I'm going to hold it up next to your penny so you can see a little bit of that sizing comparison, but gorgeous. Take a look at that. Ooh, man, you have a 12 by 10 millimeter minimum size here. Talk about fancy, right? So beautiful. And you have a 3 karat 49 opportunity in the Iolite itself. But if you look at the ring as a whole, then you are looking at 3 karat 84. My friends, this is your Art Deco design, okay? Take a look at this fabulous photo displaying the design of your 10K white gold Art Deco ring. You have luxuriant lab-grown diamonds all along the shoulders here in your trilliant design. You do have 2 and 2 on either side of the shoulders, okay? I'm going to show you what the under gallery looks like. You have a signature L for luxuriant, and you have something that is comfortable through and through. This is what that head-on, face-on view looks like. There's a look at that profile. And overall, such an amazing opportunity, okay? These are EFVS Clarity Diamonds, so near colorless and very slightly included. That means that the inclusions on those 2 diamonds are not going to be visible to the naked eye. That means unless you're walking around with a magnifying glass to the ring, you're not going to see the inclusions, okay? Very, very important to keep in mind that we do have something that is just so flattering and so beautiful. Excuse me, so beautiful, okay? So I really appreciate this piece in every single way. Right now, we do have verified buyers that do, have hopped on these options already. And we're able to kind of share a little bit of their thoughts and their perspective on these pieces. I do encourage you guys to check those out because they are not random commenters. They are verified buyers who have already hopped on this. So they're able to give you a little bit of their insight into their thoughts. Okay, so Teresa has already got on this. She says 5 stars. She says, beautiful stone. I've been waiting for one in gold. So pretty. Oh, love it. Okay. So she had been waiting for one in the white gold. Very, very nice. I really appreciate this. See what I mean? You get such insight. Sometimes folks will even post their pictures of how these pieces look on rather. And I think it's always nice to be able to see a little bit of that. But overall, such a gorgeous opportunity. Again, a total carat, 3 carat 85. Okay. What a beautiful piece. Now, this is going to be, oh man, it's really going to be a little bit of, let me see here. I lied. Okay. Right now, I said we have sizes 5 through 12, so it's going to be maybe 5 left in your size 8, maybe 3 left in your size 10, about 4 left in your size 6, about 7 left in your size 7, and about 3 left in your size 9. Okay, not too many again to be working with, but this is kind of this is actually interesting. It's called your Viking compass stone. I always thought this was interesting when I learned about it for the first time. But the reason it's called that is because it used to find the sun on the cloudy days. Well, that's according to ancient lore, but I think that's very interesting. You have that that interesting kind of again inky tone. But I don't know. There's a lot of hue here. You might see violet. You might see blue. You might see a little bit of like the midnight gray tones, but either way, you have something that is just absolutely beautiful. Okay, like the Vikings used to use this in the olden days, saying that it led them to the water, saying it led them to where the sun was. I just think it's cool to learn a little bit about the ancient lore behind pieces. Okay, so very cool. But even if you don't believe in the ancient lore, you can agree it's a fabulous stone, and it really has a gorgeous essence about it. It's a natural beauty. Iolite is rarely going to be treated, okay? It's rarely going to be treated. And here, ain't no treatment. We do not have any treatment here on this iolite, okay? It is just what it is, born of the earth. And I think that's so special. You have the round shape, the oval shape obviously adding to the overall essence. It's like a little punchline there on your wrist. And overall, it's beautiful. There really is, just, it kind of reminds me of like someone looks at this, they're going to think you have like an incredible grade of your sapphire or something like that, right? And you're going to be able to tell them it's actually a Catalina iolite. So very impressive, my friends, and pretty impressive durability as well, about a 7 or 8 depending on your Mohs scale of hardness. So just keep that in mind. This is going to be your shop number 8 opportunity, and we're just so happy to be able to show you all that is offered here. Ooh man, what a great piece. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on now to your Moropino Morganite. There are 2 stones that remind me of my mom. One is the Martha Rocha Kunzite. I think that is just her, like through and through. I just feel like this is my mom, like that stone. But also, I think the Moropino Morganite reminds me of my mom. Pink is her color. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. I'm sure you guys have a stone that reminds you of somebody. Elias, you have a stone probably that reminds you of your family?
I do have certain stones.
I knew it. Yeah, it's just kind of how it fits. I'm going to show you guys. Look at this. I don't know. There's something about this. There's something about this. This is also going to be certified and appraised. It does say here your replacement value is $6,800-ish. And this was last appraised in 2023. So you will want to get that reappraised. But overall, really nice that you have this certification. Okay. Very, very important. Now, oh my goodness. What an octagon cut. I love the octagon cut. I'm a big fan of the architectural designs, okay? Very geometric essences. I don't like math, but I do like your octagon and geometric essences in jewelry. And hopefully you guys can relate. I'm going to hold up the ruler here so you can see a little bit of that sizing comparison of what a gorgeous stone this is. This is going to be a 13 by 11 millimeter opportunity. Beautiful, beautiful, okay? You are going to measure about a centimeter in the width and just over a centimeter in that height. And then I'm going to hold up the penny here so you can see a little bit of a clearer picture with that beautiful sizing comparison. But overall, you're going to have slight iridation here. But trust me, it is still through and through a natural hue born of the earth. And you do have prong settings holding together everything. You have 4 prongs on that center stone. And then you have 26 round diamonds. You have 26 round diamonds here, and they are natural diamonds, okay? You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to have 6 in one row, 6 in the other, and then going like that. Same deal on the other side, okay? Very, very beautiful. Now, this is your Ileana brand. Talk about luxury. I'm going to show you the undercarriage here. It's so nice. You have such a table lift and a gorgeous design there as well, all throughout the shoulders. Ooh la la. Actually, I'm going to hold this here on the mannequin finger because I want you to see what this looks like against that black velvet. I mean, again, talk about majesty, right? It's a majestic piece. This has a lot to offer. I will tell you that. There's so much to love about this. It's known really for that pinky, blushy kind of hue. So again, if your favorite color is pink or you just, pink's your color, then maybe this is going to be something for you to keep in mind. But overall, the octagon really, really does its job. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Asher cut, but it's so beautiful. Now, this stone is actually going to be a member of the beryl family. So think of it like a cousin to your emerald, to your aquamarine. And I think that's really nice because those are treasured gemstones. So here again, you have a treasured gemstone. This is all going to be crafted in your 18K rose gold. And I love the rose gold because it's going to contribute to the rosiness, the blushiness of the stone, which I think is incredible. Okay, so a lot to love here. There's a look at that profile. Ooh la la. And there's a look at that backside of the band. Super comfortable. This is a light, airy color. It's not heavy whatsoever, but your total carat weight is actually going to be a 7 carat 20. Remember, the Moro Pinot Morganite is going to be 6 carat 95 of the total 7 carat 20 in the ring. Okay, and yes, you get to say you have real diamonds here. They are GH in color, so near colorless, and they are slightly included, okay? So again, unless you're walking around with a microscope holding this up, you're not going to notice any inclusions. Gorgeous in every single way. It's a refined look. It's lightweight also compared to other gems. And I really appreciate that this has a little bit of a softness. It has a little bit of a calmer tone. And very much, I would say, a lot of grace. I think this is a very graceful ring, a very classy ring. And just, it makes me feel royal and regal, and I don't know. Again, this one reminds me of my mom, just like the Martha Rocha Kunzite. It's elegant. It's classy. It's just beautiful. It really is, inside and out. So I love this piece. Oh, it's so beautiful. Guys, we only have this in sizes 6 through 11. We have 2 left in your size 7, maybe 1 or 2 left in all the other sizes. So just keep that in mind. But again, you do have that certification and appraisal, which does go a long way, okay? So keep that in mind as well. Right now, this is going to go for just over $2,000. It is a 5-star reviewed item, but on your budget pay, hey, you're getting this for $320 with 39 cents over the course of 5 months. So what that means, use that budget pay and use that Live25 promo code. Very, very good. All right. Well, my friends, we're having so much fun with you. Thank you again so much for hanging out with us. Elias is in the house. I am here. And we're having a blast with this multi-gemstone show. When you're using that Live25 promo code, please remember, don't put any spaces in between the word live and 25, the number 25. So don't put live and then space and then 25. Don't do that. Put it all together. Live 25, no spaces, okay? And that will make sure that you do get that opportunity for the 25% savings. Very exciting. Guys, we're going to move on, okay? We're going to move on to a variation of one of Elias's favorite stones. He loves the opals. So do we all. I mean, also, Steve Cardone, Elias, he says that opals are his favorite gemstone ever.
I did not know that.
Hey. Yeah, he did say that. The only thing is I forgot to ask him which opal. I'm not sure which. I mean, because there's so many. But he did say opal for sure. So if Steve's watching, then this one's for him. And this one's also for Elias and everyone else who loves the opal. To me, this reminds me of my Aunt Nana. She loves opals. And so I think she would really like this. It's going to be an Elysian opal. So it's going to be a little bit different than the Ethiopian Walo, but nonetheless, fabulous, darling, fabulous. Oh man, check this out. Guys, I have a surprise for you. You guys, you're gonna love this. This is a clearance item. Okay, very important to note. Normally your retail is gonna be $2,200, but you're getting this baby on clearance here at Shop LC. Shop low cost. So that means 88% savings off that starting price that you'd find anywhere else. And again, that can be anywhere. A traditional retail store, jewelry store. I promise. I've looked at the jewelry stores at the airport. I've looked at the jewelry stores at the mall. I've looked at the jewelry stores on the Caribbean cruise that my mom and dad booked for our family. There's jewelry stores everywhere. And I look and I see and I'm like, okay. This is an amazing opportunity. 88% off that retail. Do you know what that means for this ring? Before I even tell you about the specifications, that means $271.99. Okay. And with that budget pay, you're looking at $40 with 79 cents over the course of 5 months. Guys, I see the dollar auctions. I see them. The opals are always one of the quickest to go. Everyone wants the opal, and people are willing to pay whatever it takes to own an opal. This is your Elysian opal variety, though, okay? So this one's going to be named Elysian to basically evoke that kind of like that paradise kind of essence. To me, also, it kind of reminds me of like a galaxy, maybe like that galaxy design in the sky. But it's really evoking that paradise elegance. It's so amazing. So beautiful. And you're getting something that is kind of a little experience on your finger. It feels like you own the universe on your hands. Like, I don't know. It reminds me of like I'm a Disney character, Elias.
I was about to say, it reminds me of my favorite movie, Men in Black.
Oh, really? I've never seen it.
Where a cat has this pendant galaxy.
Oh, I feel like a cat would be I feel like a cat would be mesmerized with this stone. It's so funny. Yeah, I feel like I'm owning the galaxy. Like I can see the whole world here on my hand. That's the feeling that you get with the Elysian opal. Okay, wow. The colors are going to appear a little bit more sharp and a little bit more defined than maybe the standard opal. And then, I mean, take a look at that halo. Come on now. You cannot deny the beauty here. You have multi-gemstones, and you have 64 of them. You have 64 multi-gemstones. You have some baguettes, you have some pear shapes, you have some round, and you have some ovals. That's pretty impressive. And then, of course, that center oval of the opal, opal, is going to be very impressive. I'm going to hold up the ruler. You have a 16 by 12 millimeter minimum size in the overall opal alone, not to mention the oval about an inch in the height of the overall design. My friends, this is rhodium over sterling silver. You have 13 karat 40 in the total piece, okay? And just the opal alone is 4 karat 91-ish. And so the total, again, very impressive, 13 karat 40. I love this. This has fire. It does not look flat. It has such a beauty. This is that profile setting. Absolutely beautiful. The color feels fast. It feels alive. It almost looks like your opal is alive. And it's something that you're going to get compliments on for sure. Is it heavy? No, this one's also not heavy. I would say maybe 0.1% weighty, but I mean, it's not heavy at all. And this is one that you have to see in person because the studio lights can only do so much. The camera can only do so much. We really want you guys to see this one in person because opals, I feel like you have to see opals in person. Right, Elias?
Yes.
Yeah. We can take videos, we can take photos, we do our best, and these are fabulous photos. I mean, look at that. It's like very heavenly. But this is the one you have to see in person, my friends. It really, really is. The lighter colors almost help the whole essence of it feel neon. And the patterns are going to resemble almost brush strokes, right? Or lightning. It looks like a little painting on your hand. The play of color is also, just like the Ethiopian willow opal, going to be caused by microscopic silica spheres. And this is going to form naturally over millions of years, way before you and I were ever born, okay? Yeah, this is just an incredible opportunity to own something that has such earth science behind it. And that really blends the science with fashion. This is a gorgeous piece. This is a piece that is chosen for personality. This is a piece chosen for someone who is so special. We are all special. We are all miracles. We are all God's creatures. But you know what? This piece is this is extra special. And if you're going to gift this to someone, it's telling them that you think they're special. We have this in your size 6 to 10, possibly 1 to 15 left in each of these sizes. And your budget pay, again, is $40.79 over the course of 5 months. What an amazing opportunity to own an opal. Gloria got in on this and she said 5 stars. She's a verified buyer on Shop LC and she says, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I love it. Well, we love it too. I'm so glad. Guys, check out those comments. They're not random commenters. They are verified buyers. It's always nice to know. But overall, such an amazing opportunity for sure. Love it. All right. Well, that's your Shop 10, SHOP 10. Comment that down below. We'll get you some more information on this beautiful ring. Ooh la la. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, we're going to continue with this show. We have some more fabulous pieces to talk about. And let's see here. Okay. Well, it looks to me like we have another opal coming up. This is very exciting. We cannot get enough of opals, I'm just saying. Okay, so we have a DeJoy. It's a premium Ethiopian Walo opal, and it's a multi-gemstone ring as well. Oh, wow. Okay, I think this might be my favorite piece of the show so far. It's so hard. It's so hard. All of them are so beautiful. This is crafted in your rhodium over sterling silver. It's a 6 karat 26 opportunity. Take a look at that profile. Very beautiful. This is kind of one of those mic drop moments. Okay, I'm going to put it on now. That's where the real beauty comes. Oh my goodness. Look at that. This is what you call the heavenly gates. Okay, this is, if I picture heaven, this is what I picture. Just clouds and beauty and love that come in this color. I mean, that's what I picture. And this is also the Aurora Borealis. I used to work with a really good coworker named Anwar. And he said that he went and he saw the Northern Lights in person. And I said, Anwar, that's on my bucket list. I would like to see that with my family. And he's like, you've got to. You've got to. I'm going to tell you what. If you never get the chance to, or even if you have already seen it, then you know and you can compare. This is that Aurora Borealis effect. Okay? This is amazing. You have such play of color here. It is gorgeous in every single way. Right now, I'm going to tell you. Let me see. Right now, this is obviously a 5-star reviewed item. I mean, just look. But we have this, offered at a really, really good price point. 82% savings off your retail, $1,600 starting point. I say this because I want you to understand. If you walk into any store, right? Any store. It could be a Tractor Supply store. It could be a, pet store, whatever. Anything that you like. And you see something that is normally worth a lot more money, but you see the chance to get it for 82% off, which is almost 90, which is, come on, almost free, then you're going to jump on it, right? Well, the opal is that opportunity here. Not only do you have a gorgeous oval opal in the center, which is a 3 karat 50 just in the center alone. But, and by the way, this is let me see. By the way, this is going to be your 14 by 10 millimeter minimum size in the oval opal. But not only do you have that, you have your round Ethiopian willow opals all along the middle halo. Very important to keep in mind. Those are going to be 4 millimeter minimum sizes, and it's a milky white gemstone color. You do have translucent average clarity, and then in that first halo, which has, it looks like little hearts almost in that first halo. Those are going to be round pink sapphires. The pink sapphires, ooh, Love that. You have 14 of those. And each of those is going to be 16 points of the total carat weight. Okay. And then you have my favorite color, the yellow, in yellow sapphires in the outer halo. So that's a total of 3 halos. That's very impressive. You don't have 3 halos in every ring. Those yellow sapphires are about 1.3 millimeters in the minimum size, all rounds as well. 14 again of those. And all of this contributes directing your eye toward that center stone. Okay. This is also going to be hydrophane. So you might have ancient water droplets kind of stuck inside of the opal. That's really impressive, because you weren't around in those millions of years ago days, but your opal was. And you're wearing it. That's bridging the past and the future. That's very impressive. Right now we have 6 to 10. Those are the sizes. 6 through 10. That's what we have left. We have 15 left in your size 8, 2 left in your size 10, 11 left in your size 7. We have maybe 11 left in your size 9, etc. But these are going quick. I tell you, opals, like diamonds, like a lot of other gemstones, they go really quick. And so you got to hop on this. Right now, your budget pay can look like $44 with 99 cents over the course of 5 months. Again, it's not a credit card if you use that budget pay. It's not a credit card. We're not looking at your credit score. If you're building up that credit score after the new year, I get it. We've all been there. We're not looking at your credit score. This is interest-free payments on your budget pay for something so phenomenal, for something lightweight, something held together by beautiful prongs, something that is just no treatment. There is no treatment. This is just what the earth created. Okay. So think about that, right? So incredible. I'm obsessed with the opal. I definitely see why others are too. Guys, this is your Shop 11 opportunity. So comment down below Shop 11, SHOP11, and we'll get you some more information. It does not mean you're making a purchase, but it does mean that we are going to get you a link in your direct messaging with everything you need to know about this piece. There's a lot to read up about the yellow sapphires here, about the pink sapphires here. What a gorgeous combination. There's a lot to read up about the opals. I'm giving you, again, a summary, okay? Read up about it. Comment down below Shop 11. You can make your purchase later if you want. No pressure, but read up about it. You're going to love it. All right. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay. Hold on. Let me see here. We are moving on with your Labradorite Malagasy. This is going to be artisan crafted. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of water here. Don't forget to use that Live25 promo code. Alrighty, Elias, I'm halfway through the bottle. Are you proud?
Very proud.
Thank you. Ooh, I'm almost hydrophane just like the opal because I have water inside. That's so true, right? Oh, it is so funny. All right, guys. So we're going to continue on with the show with that Malagasy Labradorite. This is artisan crafted. So I'm very excited to show you this, okay? Again, I'm going to step aside one more time. That Live25 promo code, no spaces in between. That's what you're going to want to use. And we got ourselves a little bit of a doorbuster. Very exciting, okay? This is a DeJoy. It's a doorbuster. You have a AAA grade in this beautiful piece. And let me see here. Ooh, man. Wow. This is so pretty. Oh, man, look at this ring. I mean, can you believe it? This is so beautiful. Now, you are going to have some black oxidation there in the sterling silver. Very beautiful. And it's going to add a little vintage aspect to everything. This is what that undercarriage looks like. Look at that. You have the smooth band, no interference. And I'm pretty impressed to say, I almost don't believe myself, but I know it's the truth. You have a 15 karat 70 ring. Ooh, yeah. Is this heavy? No, it's slightly weighty though. Slightly weighty, but it is not heavy. It almost reminds me of a feather kind of aspect. I see that. But overall, a beautiful piece, my friends. Wow, wow, wow. Your AAA grade, artisan crafted. This is made by hand, okay? Now, we have over 3,000 skilled artisans here in-house. And we work with a gorgeous design team. We work with a lot of different folks from across the globe. And so to give you something like this that is artisan crafted, there's so much thought that went into this. This was not created in 5 minutes. This took a lot of time. Okay. You have a gorgeous opportunity here for a 24 by 12 millimeter minimum size. in just the Malagasy alone, just the Labradorite alone. Okay, that's a dark gray color. It kind of reminds me like a mixture of Catalina iolite with maybe Alexandrite. Kind of a little bit like if they got married and had a baby, it would be this. Does that make sense, Elias? Mm-hmm. Thank you. But a gorgeous piece. Look at those streaks, right? Those inclusions, very beautiful. A triple A grade, my friends. Now, when you have a Labradorite like this, it's going to register a 6 to 6. Well, actually, it's going to, 6 to 6.5, I would say, on the most scale of hardness. And so you can wear this every day. Yes, you can. Ain't nobody stopping you. This baby's going to interact perfectly with your lifestyle. You know, you're busy, you're on the go, doing 1,000 things, rushing out the door. Throw this baby on and see the power that you get. I mean, hold on. I got to hold up the ruler again because you have almost 2 inches in the overall height in the design alone. That's impressive. This is what you call your solitaire ring. There is absolutely no treatment in the center stone. This is just what Earth created. Okay? Very, very beautiful. Now, if you have sensitive skin, then this is important to realize. This is going to be your 925 sterling silver hypoallergenic material. Right now, we have this in your sizes 6 through 10. Currently, there are no half sizes available. We can help you find your right fit. Okay. Again, that personal shopper number is in the chat below. Now, this is so exciting because this is such an amazing stone. You have something that not everyone's going to have. And the Malagasy word actually comes from Madagascar. Okay. So you have something that is really, really beloved for that kind of famous blue flash, you could call it. But overall, something that really, really has that Labrador essence, right? That's why we say it has that dark gray gemstone color with that Labrador essence, the Labradorite. Okay. Very, very beautiful. You might see some blue. Okay. You might see some gold flashes. You might see some green flashes. Just kind of depending. But overall, I mean, wow. And the flashes almost seem to turn on and off depending on the lighting situation. So play around with it when you get it home. Okay. But gorgeous in every way. Walker says hello. Walker, thank you so much for hanging out with us from YouTube. I see you, my friend. I'm hanging out here with Elias. Welcome. Thanks so much for having fun with us. Let us know what's going on. Where are you tuning in from? Let us know. But I do appreciate this amazing ring, okay? I mean, so much beauty here, quality. Also, just like the diamonds and really every gemstone, no 2 Labradorites are going to be the same either. So just keep that in mind. This is definitely defining that kind of movement of gemstones. Your budget pay is going to be $44.99, and that's going to be over the course of only 3 months, actually. Okay, interest-free payments, very impressive. That's a total price point of $179.99, and coming from your retail, which is almost $300. That's very, very big. Okay. We have 24 left in your size 7. We have 9 left in your size 10, 7 left in your size 6, 19 left in your size 8, and 12 left in your size 9. So hop on this. Use that Live25 promo code. This is going to be your Shop 12 opportunity. SHOP 12. Awesome. Oh man, that was good. All right, my friends, we're going to go ahead and continue onward. We have, okay, this is another one that I've really started to fall in love with even more lately. Oh gosh. This is people are going to think you have an emerald on your finger, but you got yourself a chrome diopside, and it is so valuable that you got yourself a certification and appraisal. Yes, indeed. This is a Luxoro. Retail replacement value, $4,200. Retail value in total, almost $8,000. But this was last appraised in 2024. So get it reappraised, okay? But this is a good starting point because if you didn't have this appraisal to kick you off, like kickstart with, you would be spending a lot of money, okay? So we're helping you out here. We're kickstarting the journey for you. Oh man, this is my size. Shh, I'm gonna keep it. Don't tell Elias. This is my size, guys. What in the world? This is a triple A chrome diopside. You have yourself some Pat Parasha sapphire. I wish that Tina was watching. She loves Pat Parasha sapphires. And you are going to have I2 diamonds here, okay? So you have a double halo, and actually the metalwork of the prongs almost makes it look like you have a triple halo. It's so interesting, but it is your double halo. Very, very beautiful. So those round diamonds, again, I2 clarity, very, very nice. So it's like that crystal clear kind of color with the near colorless aspect, okay? Very, very important. And then each one of the diamonds is going to be a 1.15 millimeter minimum size. Very, very beautiful. And each one of the diamonds is going to be 17 points of the total carat weight. But in total, the whole ring is a full 3 carats. Very impressive, okay? So I love this halo ring. It has a gorgeous oval design through and through. I am going to go ahead and hold up the ruler here so you can see a little bit of that size. About a half an inch in that overall height. And the green color is actually going to be caused by chromium ions. So when you have aquamarine, you're getting trace elements of iron inside the crystal lattice contributing to that hue. But when you have chrome dioxide, you're getting the chromium ions. This is why you have such a gorgeous green color. It replaces aluminum inside of the crystal lattice, and that's where we get the hue. This, again, reminds me of an emerald. It has that forest green empire look, that AAA grade. You could see this from afar, okay? There is no treatment here. This is, again, what Earth created, period. You have prongs here holding everything in place. You actually have 4 in the center gemstone alone. And you have, this is a part of a mineral group. So you have something, again, just with that earthly elegance, okay? I really appreciate this. This is going to absorb red light. When you have the chromium ions in there, it's going to absorb red light. And that helps us to have that intense green transformation, I guess you could call it, that we see here, okay? There's a lot to love here. I mean, typically this is going to form under certain kinds of rocks. I won't get too much into the science behind it, but this has, again, just that earth science that makes it so special and that makes it such a vivid operation here. It is going to be a 5 to 6 on the Mohs scale hardness, so a little bit more sentimental. But I tend to think of it like your iPhone or your phone that's glass, right? We're not necessarily afraid to walk around with it. We carry our phone everywhere, but we're still gentle with it, right? We put a case on it, we take care of it, etc. So it's kind of like the best way I can think to describe it. It's not the most durable, but you can live with it. I mean, you can wear it every day. It's not a problem, just like your phone, okay? So don't be afraid. This is a gorgeous piece. It has such beauty with the 10 karat yellow gold, and it has it has a high refractive index. Tongue twister. Or maybe I'm just thinking about French fries. I don't know.
Oh, good.
Elias. Okay, Elias, you go get some. I'll wait here. But yeah, not a fry refractive index, but a high refractive index. And that's important to know. A high refractive index here. Keeping everything eye clean, keeping everything eye clean. The cleavage is actually distinct on this, which I also think is very important because it requires very careful cutting. We promise we orient this to the best of our ability with expert gem cutters. Again, we have over 3,000 skilled artisans in-house alone. And so there's a lot of beauty here. And this color is going to remain vivid no matter what, whether you're in-house or outside, okay? Very exciting stuff here, guys. And again, minimal treatment in some pieces, but in this one, no treatment at all. It is just that color through and through. I love it, love it, love it. This is definitely a beautiful piece. You cannot go wrong with it, okay? Again, 10 karat yellow gold. That 10 karat yellow gold is going to be 41.7% pure gold mixed in with alloys for, again, durability. That's what I'm telling you. Don't be afraid of this piece. Wear it every day. It's going to live life with you, I promise, okay? But just a gorgeous in every single way. So right now we have it in your sizes 5 to 10 and maybe 1 or 2 left in each of these sizes. So comment down below, shop 13, and we'll get you some more information on everything you need to know.
Ooh, speaking of comments, studio shout out to Miss Pat joining us, commenting she watched it last night with Sean.
Oh, Elias, that is so cool. Miss Pat, welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, my friend. Oh, that's so nice that you got to hang out with us and watch. Very, very nice. Very cool. We had a lot of fun. I was telling Elias before the show, Miss Pat, that I was kind of falling in love with the rubies and the garnets. We also had some rubies. The garnets. Oh man, it was so nice. But it was so great. We had a lot of fun, and I really fell in love with a lot of those pieces, honestly. And then Sean was excited because he finally got to showcase a men's ring. Elias, he's like, we need some more men's rings. And I was like, he does show those off very nicely. I know Sean's a fan of the watches, I mean, all those men's rings look great. So it was so fun. It was so fun to be on with him. It was a great time for sure. So thank you for watching. Very, very cool. And hopefully you and your family are doing well. I know Lauren said she was going to go pay a visit soon. So that's awesome. She said she was going to be making a trip to Dallas. I told her maybe we can grab a cup of tea or something before she heads out. So we'll see. But I was just texting her, I think yesterday, actually. I think
she's on there now.
Oh, is she? Oh, ooh, let's go bother her, Elias. That's awesome. Miss Pat, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Awesome prices. I know. Crazy good prices. Ooh. Okay, we have a crazy good price on my birthstone next. Ooh, where's Isaac? This is also his birthstone, Elias.
Ooh, it is. I recall that.
You have a deep color purple. Okay, I got to show you, my friends. You have a certified and appraised opportunity here. Oh man, this color. Ooh. Okay, I gotta say, I don't know. I really love yellow, and that's my favorite color. So that's why I've always connected more with like yellow diamonds and yellow sapphires, stuff like that. And I always wished my birthstone was like something yellow. But the more and more that I see amethyst, the more and more that I noticed the beauty behind it. Okay, February babies, this is for you. And if not, this is for everyone. But I really think the Lusaka amethyst is really telling. You could get amethyst that is a double A. You could get an amethyst that's a single A. You could get amethyst that is your African amethyst. You can get all kinds of different varieties, okay? But I have come to realize that the Lusaka amethyst is so highly prized. This is a AAA grade. You have a retail replacement value of $3,200 range, but your retail value is almost $6,000. Okay. Now, you do not have to pay $6,000. Will you still have a $6,000 ring on your hand with this thing? Yes, but you're not going to pay that much. No one's going to know. Shh, you got it for 72% savings. I cannot help but be reminded that Elias said this reminds him of a cat nose tip. It does. It looks like a little cat nose tip. That's a gorgeous trilliant design. Okay, that's trilliant cut. That is a 12 by, actually, it's a straight up 12 millimeter minimum size. There's what that looks like against the penny. Your 72% savings means that you're looking at a price point of $15.99 with 99 cents. Okay, so that means you're getting an incredible opportunity on your budget pay, interest-free payments, and you are looking at sizes 5 to 11 with half sizes available. Very exciting stuff. So amethyst is known for divine insight. It's a royal color. Amethyst is known for connection. It's known for, making those relationships. Elias and I were just talking about this the other day, having people in your life that are just good people that you enjoy hanging around. I consider that to be, Elias and Lauren and all these other people, Marissa, everyone that I have in my life, I appreciate everyone here. And so that's, if you have that personality where you love making friends, you love talking, you love socializing, you're at the doctor's office and you're socializing with people in the lobby, you're saying hi to random strangers at the gym, then this is a sign that this is for you, right? The amethyst is just that divine connection and just insight, okay? Someone that thinks a lot about their life and the meaning of life and the personality of life and what their goals are, then the amethyst is for you, okay? It's also a symbol of intuition and ancient lore. And even if you don't believe in that stuff, then you have something that is a gorgeous royal purple color. It's a standout color, okay? It really, really is beautiful in every single way. And it's known for that inky purple. It really is. It's not a pale lavender. It's an inky purple. And you have diamonds in your rounds all along that halo. This is crafted in your 10 karat yellow gold, so 41.7% pure gold, mixed in with those alloys for added strength. This is comfortable. It's a 6 karat 5 opportunity. You can have the Trilliant design facing up, or you can have it facing down. Doesn't matter. Either way. Elias, did you have a preference between it either way?
I don't, to be honest. I kind of tend to just change depending on the outfit that I'm going or the occasion.
Ooh.
So sometimes I like to kind of point it facing myself or pointing at others.
Yeah, okay.
Almost like a haircut.
Oh, yeah, you're so right. Actually, yes, I just said that last night with Sean. Yeah, it's right. It's just like the haircut. You can have it either way. It's just really what suits you. But this color is eye clean. This is gorgeous. It's a grounding color. It's so bold, so confident, and it really, really works beautifully to hold attention. So this is your reminder that your body's a temple. You're valuable. You matter in the world. You are a living, breathing miracle, and you are just as royal as you can imagine. So get in on this. $15.99 with 99 cents. 5 to 11 are your sizes. This is your shop 14 option. Amazing. Love it. Miss Pat, it's freezing here. Snowstorm coming in. You know what? I actually did see that. I was wondering about that. I had a few people messaged me too. My Aunt Nana had messaged my mom, and she said it's gonna be cold. Drip your faucets. And then I looked it up, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's some freeze warnings around. We got to be careful. Hopefully you stay warm, Miss Pat. Oh my goodness, I have so many blankets that my mom gave me. Some of them that my grandma knit for me. And so I try to stay as warm as possible. I've been getting cold here lately. So you too, Miss Pat, please stay safe and warm, and hopefully Lauren can get to you so she can stay warm on the road too. February birthday. Yes, Miss Pat, I am a February 28th baby. So almost leap year. Imagine if I was leap year baby. I could have said, I don't know, maybe I was like 17. I could say I'm like 17 years old or something, which I'm not. But yeah, almost a leap year baby. That's so funny. Alrighty, my friends. So we are going to go ahead and continue on with the show. This is going to be your shop 15 option. Ooh, and this is the gemstone I was saying reminds me of my mom. This is the stone, number 1, okay? This is the number 1 stone that reminds me of my mom. Now, this is your Martha Rocha kunzite. It's so beautiful, my goodness. You have moissanite in this. Ooh, man. Look at that. This is in a rose gold over sterling silver, and this is a 6 carat 85 ring. I'm going to hold up the penny so you can see what this sizing comparison looks like. This was named after Martha Rocha, who was the Brazilian beauty queen. And basically, she's like an icon of excellence and elegance, okay? And so this was named after her. So cool. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Wow. Let me hold up the ruler here. It's known for that soft pink blush lilac kind of color. Look at that. And it's a very romantic piece, right? It's almost like sugary. It's so amazing. Look at that. And that gentle glow is going to come from trace manganese inside the crystal. I love the baguette moissanite. This to me is like, ooh la la, okay? You have 34 tapered baguettes there. And your octagon kunzite, which I really think is one of my increasing favorite cuts, is a 11 by 9 millimeter size and 5 carat 5 carat 60 just in the stone alone. But then your total carat weight again is 6 carat 85. What a gorgeous piece, my friends. I mean, just incredible. This is beautiful. It remains a member of the spodumene family in your gemstone world. And that means that it explains the long crystal shapes in which this grows. You have prong settings holding everything together. You have heat treatment here just a tad. And this is a stone that gives you space to breathe, you know? It's a fabulous piece. I mean, I can't even get enough of this. Look at that. Wow. The facets bring everything together. You could pair this easily with other rose gold pieces. This is 18 karat rose gold. And it's chosen for the mood, for the classiness, for the elegance. It really has a whisper of confidence. It doesn't shout. It doesn't say, look at me. It says, here I am. Look, you know, that's the beauty here. And this is going to be offered at $70 with 49 cents over the course of 5 months. That's a total of $469 and change. It is a 5-star reviewed item. Yes, you already know. Okay. And maybe it reminds you of someone in your life. This is meant for the queen in your life. Okay? This is meant for the queen in your life. And this is meant for you. Self-love, self-care. That's what the new year is about. Okay? I really appreciate this piece. Again, this one just reminds me of my mom. All right, this is your shop 15. Oh, yeah. We have about 1 or 2 left in each of these sizes. Actually, I'm going to leave it on real quick because coming up, your shop 17 happens to be a match made in heaven. So same deal, but in your pendant form. We're going to go ahead and move on, guys. I'm going to show you what this pendant looks like. Let's see here. Miss Pat, Terry is February 22. So y'all are right there together. Oh, that is so cool. Wow. So we got ourselves another amethyst baby. That is amazing. Very, very cool. I love it. Miss Pat, when's your birthday? I think maybe Lauren told me, but I don't remember. Or maybe she didn't. I don't know. I know you guys took a trip to Florida recently, and that was just so fun. I've never been to Florida. I'm jealous. Anyway, let me know when your birthday is. Beautiful ring. I know, it's so pretty. Isaac, where are you? That's what I was saying. Isaac is also a February baby. Isaac, hello. He's going to have to go back and watch this live stream because we're calling him out. Hopefully Isaac's doing well. Yes, thank you so much for watching, my friends. Like I said, coming up, we have this gorgeous same deal as the ring. Same design as the ring, but it's in your pendant form. But here's the catch. We only have 3 of these pendants left, okay? Who are going to be the lucky 3 in all the world that get this? We have folks watching from all across, okay? All across the globe. You are going to get the chain here, which is great. The chain alone is going to be worth something special. And you have a lobster claw clasp. Ooh, just magnifique, okay? You got yourself some moissanite as well, those tapered baguettes. This is a 6 carat 90 opportunity, which is 5 points larger, weightier than the ring, okay? And you have, again, the 18 karat vermeil rose gold over sterling silver. Very impressive. Again, only 3 of these left, okay? But this retail is going for $3,400-ish. We're gifting it to you for 86% savings. This is big. This means $469.99. That's, excuse me, why do I have a random hiccup? That's so weird. That's $469.99, the exact same price as your ring. So again, same budget pay, $70 with 49 cents over the course of 5 months, okay? I love this thing. Guys, this is incredible. This is your shop 16, same specifications as the ring. The ring is shop 15. Comment down below one of those, and you will get information on these pieces. Very important to know that we have this sold separately, but man, oh man, when you put it together, ooh la la. What a gorgeous piece. It really is gorgeous. 6 carat 90 pendant. Wow. All right. Some good stuff here. We're going to go ahead and move on, my friends. We have ourselves a fabulous ring. This is cashmere kyanite. We had so much cashmere kyanite last night on the show with Sean, and it was really, really awesome to see. But I didn't see this ring. Ooh, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, hold on 1 second. 1, 2, 3. Wait, my eyes are playing tricks on me. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was right the first time. I should have trusted myself. You have 8 flowers here. You have 8 flowers crafted or created out of multi-gemstones. You have 64 multi-gemstones total. And then 1 oval kyanite there. The oval kyanite is an 11 by 9 millimeter minimum size. And it is a 4 carat 58. But the total carat weight of the whole ring with the 64 gemstones and the oval kyanite is going to be a 7 carat 40 opportunity. Very, very beautiful. So cashmere is actually very interesting. I talked about this in one of the live streams the other day. It's not referring to the color style. You would think it is, right? I always thought it was before I studied it with my gemology. It's not always the exact mine. It definitely refers to more of the cut, okay? Very beautiful. Now, there's going to be slight titanium, very interesting, in the crystal. Kind of reminds me of that song. Oh man, I can't even sing it. I forgot how it goes. But there's a song about titanium, which now seems pointless if I can't remember. But overall, a valuable stone. We're offering this to you on clearance, my friends. So you're looking at an estimated $1,300, $1,400 retail price, but you're getting it for 83% savings, and that means $239 and change. So yes, a clearance item. And that means on your budget pay, interest-free payments of $35 with 99 cents over the course of 5 months. I fill up my tank of gas in my car for $40. and I drive all over the place, 6 hours away to go home. And the $40 gets me there, but it doesn't last, right? Gas doesn't last. Well, less than $40 over the course of 5 months, and you get something that lasts, something that can be an heirloom quality piece, something you can keep forever and ever. Okay, very, very beautiful. One angle you might see royal blue, another you might see almost like a smoky blue, another angle you might see almost an inky blue. Either way, a lot of beauty. Okay, these are going to form in long, kind of like blade-like crystals, not so much hexagonal forms. And it's subtle. It's more of a glow rather than a sparkle. It looks darker indoors, but beautiful nonetheless, no matter what. And the colors speak oh so vividly. Very, very beautiful, okay? If you love depth of shine, you love flowers, you have a green thumb, you want to become a green thumb. I have a bamboo plant. I haven't killed it yet, Elias. But yeah, this is for you because of the floral aspect. Plus, again, flowers represent regrowth and renewal. That's what we're looking for the new year. Feel good. New year, new you. In fact, on Shop LC, we have a new year, new you deal right now off of certain lab-grown diamonds and some other stuff. Check that out, shoplc.com. But again, the flowers represent that, okay? Very beautiful. This is your Shop 17 option. We have 10 left in your size 9. We have 5 left in your size 10, 4 left in your size 6, 13 left in your size 7, and 13 left in your size 8. Total 6 through 10 are your sizes, okay? Very beautiful piece. Clearance. How long will it be on clearance? I don't know, but it's on clearance right now. That's for sure. All right, guys, we're moving on to the next piece because, again, match made in heaven, so sold separately, but ooh, look at this. Magnifique, okay? This is your pendant. Oh man, it is the same exact design. And oh, I forgot to mention, you have a split shank here in the beautiful multi-gemstones. I think that's really, really nice. This is all called your Majestic Garden design, Majestic Garden ring, Majestic Garden pendant. You can look that up on shoplc.com if you want to find the exact one. This is going to be a 7 carat 75. So it has slightly larger carat weight. We only have 10 of these left though, but it is also on clearance. So instead of a $1,300, $1,400 retail price for the pendant, you're actually getting it for 84% savings, which is also going to be the 200 range. Specifically for the pendant, you're looking at $215 with 99 cents, okay? Clearance value, again, don't know how long that's going to last, but it's here. You have the prong sets. Here you actually have 55 multi-gemstones, and I love the color opportunities. It really does look like a garden. It really looks like a garden. It reminds me of the GP collection, actually. But gorgeous nonetheless. I mean, a softer way to really, really appreciate stones like this. Love it. All right, guys, we got Grandidiorite coming up, which is one of the rarer, newer gemstones in gemology. It definitely is a standout piece because you have 14 karat yellow gold and your AAA. Let's see here. Yeah, AAA Grandidiorite. So you have lab-grown diamonds in here as well. I love that table lift. I love the shoulders. Everything about this is fabulous. And it's a 10 karat 65 piece, okay? Very beautiful. Your Art Deco style, which is one of my favorites. And it is so impressive, okay? I'm going to hold up the ruler here so you can see. This is a $15,000 value. I want you to understand a $15,000 retail value, but you're getting it for 82% savings, falling at your $2,600 range. So on budget pay, guess what? That means over the course of 5 months, again, interest-free payments, you're looking at an incredible price point, my friends, of, let's see here. Oh, and by the way, no credit card again and no credit checks, just saying. Price point of $400 with 49 cents over the course of 5 months. We actually already ran out of your sizes 10.5 and 11, so your sizes are only 5 to 10 right now. But you have real lab-grown diamonds there, same chemical, atomic composition, internal structure, scientifically as those mined of the earth, 10 on the most skill hardest. These are EF graded in color, so extremely near colorless, as much as you can think, and very slightly included, okay? Absolutely gorgeous. There is no treatment on the Grandidiorite. It is just the beauty that it is. It's a 16 by 12 millimeter minimum size. And again, the total carat weight is 10 karat 65. Talk about impressive. This is also at the top of my list for the show, just saying. But here's a look at that profile. Gorgeous. This is your Shop 19. Oh man, I'm falling in love each time. All right, guys, we have our finale item, okay? This is also a gorgeous piece because it is your opal. Very, very beautiful. So we have your accredited Gemological Institute ID report here. Ooh, replacement value 4,500-ish. Guess what? That's pretty impressive because your retail price for this opal is going to be $12,000 baseline. Again, it looks like a little globe. It looks like just like the Elysian opal, like you have the universe in your hands. You know, this is kind of how I imagine God holding the world. It's just like it's right here on his hand. He's just looking at it. Like, you know, like there's just it's a beautiful piece. This is again that Aurora Borealis effect. You have 89% savings off that retail price, 12,000 and up. That means your clearance price, yes, for your finale is $12.99 with 99 cents. Okay, so if you use the budget pay over the course of 5 months, you're looking at payments of interest-free payments of let's see here. Oh, and by the way, we have this in your sizes 5 left in your size 7, 2 left in your size 6, 1 left in your size 8, 1 left in your size 9. Not too many here. I see why. These are beautiful. But your budget pay is $194 with 99 cents for something certified and appraised. Absolutely no treatment. It is just the beauty that it is. And I'm going to hold it up here on the centimeters side so you can see. It's about almost 2 centimeters in that diameter. But beautiful, okay? 14 millimeter minimum size for that milky white opportunity. Oh, man. I'm in love all over again. This is your Shop 20. Guys, use that Live 25 promo code. Get in on those extra savings. You're going to be so happy that you did. Don't forget to read up about your purchase feeds at shoplc.com. Download the mobile app, whether you're iOS or Android, doesn't matter. And make sure you come back tomorrow. We're going to have some more fun. So thank you, Elias. Remember, we shine brighter together. So let's keep sparkling purpose. Many blessings. My good night. Sweet dreams.